Good morning, everyone. Today's S&P 500 mindset for today on October the 28th is going to be just like this. We have a really bullish move going higher, okay? Now, from this perspective, we were looking for a bigger three-legged pullback. However, it seems as though the range has now, the push has now morphed into a range. I think it's pretty obvious that this is an expanding range if we start to gather in the fact that that's resistance, coupled with the fact that this is support. Okay, pretty expanding market. So from this perspective, we would expect it to pull back, retest this high, and then look to now rotate back down to the low. Okay, so just be aware that yes, we are bullish, so we should be expecting a pullback, retest the high, and then a continuation. Now, besides that, we have one other defining characteristic as I start to zoom in, and that's the fact that we could see the market as a breakout, in which we're looking for this thing to go substantially higher than that prior range high, and then we can start to look to buy in appropriate levels as we rotate and continue to push higher in the overall market. Okay, so just be aware that that is really the best case scenario if you want to be a bull here in the immediate future, because again, ultimately pullback and continuation is more than likely going to happen, and then we'll get this return to the downside. Now, for whatever reason, once we get back down to this level at 689.7, we would expect the same thing. Basically, we would expect the market to try to bounce, pull back, and then look for continuation going back up to the prior high, continuing this overall range and its rotation. Okay, so look for this move as we rotate lower, and then we'll look to short this thing as the market comes down as well. Okay, now besides that, everyone, there's only one other variation you need to be aware of, and this is why it makes shorting tricky in a bull case scenario, because ultimately the last variation that we could see is the fact that this is a consolidation. Okay, now if we barcode to the right hand side, then that changes the game completely, and we will talk about that in today's live stream. Okay, so just be aware that if you're not there at 9:30 a.m. to see the live stream, you will be missing out. So ultimately, again, just be aware that this is a range, and it appears as though we are just consolidating right now, looking for an opportunity to go short and or buy off the lows here. So hopefully this has helped you all out in navigating the morning mindset for the S&P 500 structure, and I will see you all on the next candle.